dear friends and dear people who's interested in Tineco, I proudly welcome you to our launch event here on the IFA show. Because it's an international audience, we will do the speech in English. So if anybody has a problem to understand, feel free to talk to our teams after the meeting, and we are happy to explain again to you. Let me first give a short introduction of the speakers today, and I'm happy that our partners from China are also part of the show today here. And I would like to introduce Mr. Ling Lang to you. Ling Lang is our Mr. Lang is our global CEO for Tineco, so he's responsible for worldwide business for our Tineco brand. Happy to have you here, Mr. Lang. Also, I would like to introduce Romeo to you. Romeo is our IBU director. IBU means in Tineco everything outside of China, so he's responsible for the worldwide business except the domestic market. So also a very important guy, and he will take a major part of the presentation today. And last but not least, I would like to introduce myself. Marco Getz, I'm the general manager of the European subsidiary. We are located in Neuss by Düsseldorf, and we are distributing the European business from this location. So I'm happy also to have the chance to welcome you here for the presentation, and I hope we can do a short introduction of our new product in the next 30 minutes and make it as interesting as possible. But before we start with the product, I would like to give you a short idea about the market we are talking. We're talking about floor care products, and I have some references from the German market just for idea. And I think these numbers are also a good reference for all other places in Europe. And you see that the market of hand sticks are dominating with more or less 50% of the market shares. So hand sticks is a very important market, and especially also for Tineco. So if you see the development of the market in Germany over the last 10 years, the market grew dramatically. That is driven by the stick base. Even if we have the last 2 years a small decrease, that is because of the environment. I don't have to explain Corona effects, Ukraine war, energy crisis, but in general, the last 10 years we have an average growth double digit. So that is very important for the market. And what is driven by this stick-vac market is the price points. The price points is going up. That means the customers are willing to spend more money for innovative, for a good product. And this is especially what we are looking for at Tineco. So now is the question, how could we integrate some kind of vacuum cleaners in a lifestyle environment, and how could we be part of the lifestyle of the people at home? So this is the point where I would like to hand over to Romeo, and he will explain you how Tineco will manage it in the future. So have a lot of fun with the presentation of Romeo. Thanks for your attention, and Romeo.
Thanks, Marco, for the introduction, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this small event of Tineco Globally Footprint. And here, please allow me about 20 to 30 minutes to introduce you something new we bring to Europe, we bring to the world. Okay, we back to talk about the floor care industry. Actually, this industry started from about 150 years ago, roughly. At that moment, people start to clean the floor by some of the manual tools. Within the past 150 years, let's up to the end, to the 2015. At that moment, Tineco actually invented a new category we call the floor washer. We start to wash the floor by some smart devices. From that time till now, we experienced the 3 years of the pandemic, and now it's 2023 already, right? So during those 8 years, what happened again, especially for those home floor care industry? Some of the giant players in the industry, they made some of the progresses. For Dyson, everybody knows it. They are focused on the suction power till now. they had plenty of the new innovative vacuum cleaners. LG and Samsung, they start to play on the platform of station of some channel, the hub type of the products. Those three, we should say, somehow are leading the industry. But are those products really make all the customers happy? At least I'm not happy with only one of them. Why? I listed top 3 problems, top 3 headache things in my mind when I try to use only one of it. The very first part, dirty things. I'm trying to clean my home, but still, after the cleanings, still dirty. Like this. It's in the machine. It's still dirty. Another one about this. For Dyson, I have to do it every time. I do not want to do it here. The dust will be everywhere. And we already get rid of the mask itself. Okay, I will not do it here. So all those dirty things that really I hate to do the house cleaning. So I gave all the work to my wife. I said, you do that. I don't want to touch that. But my wife also not happy. That's the first part. The second part is about the station machine, let's say LG Samsung. They try to do auto empty, but is that surely enough? They do it auto empty, but they still want me to buy something called the dust bag. I'm already use a station machine. Why I still need to buy something else? And I still need to do this about once a week. Sometimes about 10 days, I need to do that. This is the second part I still hate. And the third part, till now, all the vacuum cleaners, I found that the longest 6 months or shortest 3 months, the suction power will become weaker and weaker. Some of the dust areas at the beginning, I buy the machine, I can clean. After 3 months, I cannot. So I need to change it every 3 months, every 6 months. No, I'm not that rich. So those are the top 3 problems in my mind when I try to use those big brands. What we can do as a very innovative company, as a company who invented the floor washer category, today, here, we are introducing our product, which can really solve the 3 problems. So please everybody meet our Pure One Station, our brand new product. So a short video for everybody to briefly see that. One. Hope it's an impressive video for all, and one is for all. So once again, introduce this Pure One Station to everybody. So first of all, let me try to do some simple things. I'm not really here to demonstrate the cleaning of the things because it's really, the simple is the thing. What I want to demonstrate is our station. So just give me a few more seconds. I just need to put it on. Give me about. Sorry. See, I didn't put it properly, so it will let me know.
Cleanliness checking, self-cleaning mode.
So it will tell me starts self-cleaning. Just 5 seconds. It starts. It actually will start from the brush. See, there's some of the LED lights. Then the dirty air and the dirty thing will go through the tube up to here to our filter, to this section of the container of the machine itself, and finally go back to the container of the station. Roughly, it will take about 60 seconds. So we call this the full pass self-cleaning. Totally complete within a minute, usually 40, 60 seconds, depends on how much dust it contains, right? So out of the cleaning itself, for the whole station, we also have several other functions. First of all, we need to install it to the wall, so it can be a dock. And it also will be the charging station to the machine itself, and it will do the auto detect. I think everybody already see if I didn't put it properly, he will tell me, sorry, you didn't put it properly. Yeah. So those are the smart side of the basic function of the station. And right away, I mentioned that when I using the other cleaners, I got several of the problems, right? Will this one really solve those kind of problems? I try to solve that vice versa from the last one I've mentioned. I think someone still remember what the last one I mentioned, right? The suction power will be weaker and weaker. Why the suction power become weaker and weaker? Mainly due to our analysis, mainly is caused by this one. We call it the HEPA filter. Sorry to interrupt, but I want to show it very near. Do you want to touch it?
Wow, yeah.
A lot of dust on it, right? This is just used for 1 month. So for most of the vacuum cleaner, once you use it for every month, you need to dismantle it. You need to wash it. I really hate doing these things. What Tineco do? Give me 1 more second. While it is doing the full pass self-cleaning, we will have the pure air from here to also clean the HEPA filter. We just did the 1 round of the self-cleaning. You can try to touch it. There's no any dust on it. Even here, no any dust.
Clean.
Yeah, very, very clean. Actually, every time when we attach this cleaner to the station, it will clean this, make it as a brand new one. What does this mean? It means even after 1 year, in the very early morning, when I wake up, my wife said, hey, Romeo, today you should do the house cleaning. I said, okay, fine. I try to clean it and attach it to the station. After 60 seconds, I said, hey, my darling, you see, I gave you a brand new vacuum cleaner. Is that not a beautiful thing? So that is part, we really use this one to solve the problem of the suction power. And that make it can last up to 1 year, 2 years sometimes, the suction power will be remain there. And that we caught about this section. After the dirty things and the purified air go through this part, it will go to our dustbin in the station. This is also one of the part I want to emphasize. Its overall volume is about 3 liters. Maybe we do not have the sense of what 3 liters it is. In my family, I got 1 daughter and 1 dog. So when we use, usually I will empty it in just 60 days, means 2 months. So in every 2 months, I just do the cleaning. I still hate to do that, but I have to. But I only need to do it in 2 months. And I wash it and I install it back. That is all. Then for other station-sized machines, I've said I have to buy the bag. And that will cost me about $400, $500 a year. Why I still need to do that? And I still need to open the container, need to plug it out, right? So that's the second part. And the next one, all those kind of the function we are talking on the station itself. That's are some of the key features of the station. For this machine itself, also, I should say it's somehow the leading in the industry. At the beginning, I mentioned one of the problem is the dirty things, right? I try to put it here, and I do not want to activate the self-cleaning because no need at this moment. So everybody still remember this one? Anyone just want to touch it after several months of use? I really hate this kind of hair. Sometimes I even don't know where it comes from. Like at my home, my wife just got the black hair, but sometimes if there's some of the brown one comes out, my wife will ask, how come this hair comes out? Yeah, who stayed in your bedroom last night? I cannot explain. With this one, we will show. So this is the hair we prepared. Let's try to start doing that. First of all, is in the very short period, all the hair is already in this machine. And now it's the time. Give me a second, please. Also, to this part, is there only hair? This is not belongs to this one, yeah, sorry. No only hair inside. So, everybody can check. Truly, nothing inside. We tested tens of thousands times in the laboratory. As well, we tested quite many times here. Before I do this presentation, I also talked to the team. Hey, I'm presenting. Do not make me embarrassment. They said, no worry, because this is our patent. This is our patent technology. We use the V-shape V-shape comp and the dual comp structure combined together as our zero tangle technology. This morning, some of my clients from Australia also mentioned this to me. You have zero tangle, and some of the other brands, they have tangle-free, blah, blah, blah things. I just said, you can try. You can buy one of this, you can buy one of the computer brand, you try at your home. Just after 1 or 2 times you use, you will tell what's the difference, because we really test it at home. Okay, so that is for the hearing things. And one more thing is, we really make it into lightweight. It's just roughly 1 kilo, 1.2 kilo, and I can clean it anywhere. I even can clean here. Just avoid to break the light, otherwise I can clean all those places. And this is one of the brush, and we do have this brush which can clean our corners on the sofa, on the bed. So plus the one we just used. So which means this machine can satisfy all the scenarios where we want to clean in our homes. And we clean the floor, we clean the ceiling, even we clean the bed, the sofa, all the home is clean. We also want the healthy. We also want the air in the home is clean. So I want to introduce our 6-core pure clone technology. This is to emphasize our filtration efficiency. And now it's already reached to 99.97% of the purity. So which means after the cleanliness, the air is also very, very fresh in our home. So that is part of the clean itself. I still want to introduce another very, very key function of Tineco technology. We call it eye loop. What does eye loop mean? Because there is really a loop. I just power it on. So everybody can see there is a I think I didn't do the self-cleaning. Let me try it again. There's some dust inside. At least the meats they try to do here. So when I clean with this area, when it detects it's a dirty part, it will go to the red color. And after clean everywhere, the circle, it will change back to a more blue color. This is to use the machine to detect the cleanness of the floor. First of all, to make us to know which color is more dirty, and more important, is to let the machine know which place he need more power and to use the most effective way to do the cleanliness. And because of this, we no need to embed a very huge battery. We no need to embed a very huge of the suck machine to make it heavy. So it's light. It's just 1.2 kilogram, but it can last about 60 minutes. So for most of the European families, we assume our family is about 120 square meters. It is totally enough for just one-time charge. But I do believe here I can see some of the very rich European people, their families, their houses, most probably 240 square meters. They will say it's not enough. No worries, we also have solutions. Because we have two colors, you can buy both of them. So you can clean it in just one time. It's just a joking, but trust me, if you want to clean your home in 60 minutes, even it's very light, you will feel exhausted. So I think 60 minutes is already the longest duration we want to really do the house cleaning. Okay, so that is the function about the machine itself. And a few moments ago, when I do the self-cleaning, everybody already see there's some of the LED light. When I am doing the cleaning, also the LED light will be there. That is to help us to find some of the dark corner, like under the bed, under the cabinet. At the routine time, we cannot know it's dirty or not, but most of the time, it's the darkest time, it's the dirtiest time. So the LED light will help us to tell where we want to do or not. And also we have the app linked to this machine, so we can know our behavior of cleaning and our usage of this machine. And don't worry, for our app, will not attach any of our privacy, any of our user data. It only records data of itself. So this is a Pure One Station, revolutionized our cleaning routine. Very good product. Actually, the Station 1, this morning my colleague just told me they saw Samsung also had a new one, the Station 1, makes a price as 4,680 euro. That really huge price high. So for this one, we can solve all the big three problems and some of the tiny problems. It will be here in a very short period. So I also want to have a question to the friends here. How much you are willing to pay, or how much do you think it's worth you to buy this product? Anyone want to say any of the number? How much? $299. Great, you are a very good bargainer. Yeah. Anyone have an idea? Let's say if you are buying, if you are doing the home cleaning, how much you are willing to? $499. Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, but remember it's a Station 1, and for the cleaning things, it's compared with the Dyson V15. And for the Station type of the machine, currently only LG and Samsung, they are all doing above 1,000. For our product, first of all, it will be launched across the whole Europe in September 4th. So just 2 days later, across the weekend. And the retail price for the whole European will be at 799 euro. So sorry for this, gentlemen, we cannot make it 299 and 499 because still it's a innovative and revolutionized product. And 799 we thought it's a quite competitive price already, and it really helps us to solve our daily problem. So that is all the thing about the Pure One Station. And here today, I'm also quite happy to be here because it's quite a long day during the past 3 years. For Tineco, actually, we did very good in the past 2 years in China. Our overall market share in China is more than 50%. But globally, due to the pandemic, we cannot go out. So we slowed the pace. And today is the first year, this is the first time after the pandemic, we organized a huge team here. So please bear with me some more time to introduce our overall brand. Tineco established, the whole brand actually established in 2018, so just 5 years. But within that 5 years, we already had plenty of the innovative products, and we are really trying to know the pinpoint of all the customers. We try to create all the innovative things to free ourselves from the homework, from the housework. So this is the product lineup of all our company currently, from the floor washer to the stick vacuums, and also we have some of the kitchenware. Everybody can see it on our booths, just not very far from here. And we have the personal care, also plus this, the carpet cleaner. All those products, even during the pandemic era, we also received a lot of the recognition from the global bureaus, from the global institutions. So which means our product already accepted by a minimum of the consumers and the institutions already. And that is also why here today we want to have this event to ask your help to help us express our brand images, our good products to more consumers. Also, like we have plenty of the voices from other medias, from our channels, I think including all the medias here, I also appreciate your help to announce, to help us to tell our stories to all the European customers. We are really bring the best in class things to all the households. What furthermore, Tineco will bring to Europe for more further things, and very happy today that we have our Tineco Global CEO, Mr. Len on site. He hadn't traveled for more than 3 years. This is his first trip right after the pandemic. So Mr. Len will give a short speech to everybody as well. Welcome, Mr. Len.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. It's an honor to share the exciting news and plans for Tineco in Europe. In just 5 years, Tineco has achieved great success in expanding overseas. Especially in Europe, our brand has grown rapidly and become a leader in industry. By 2023, we have partners with over 50 well-known retail stores in more than 20 European countries, including MediaMarkt, Saturn, Metro, Expert, Infinix, and Dort. Our products are now available in over 1,000 stores across the region. These sales numbers, close to 1 million units, show how much European customers trust and love Tineco. To keep delighting our valued users and pushing innovation, we have a range of new products coming up. These products have the latest technology and are designed specially for Europe and customers. Besides the Pure One Station launched just now, we have also several floor washer products that will be launched soon. These products are designed to provide convenient solutions and address the challenges users face. Moving forward, Tineco is committed to expanding our overseas market. We will keep upgrading our products to meet the needs of our users. We will also focus on enhancing our brand through a range of digital marketing strategies. Our aim is to increase the product recruiting and education customers about their outstanding future. We look forward to working with all our partners to bring Tineco's products to even more European customers and create a better future together. Thank you very much.
And then we will have a 10-minute Q&A. If you have any question, our IBU General Manager Romeo and your Subsidiary General Manager Marco are here to answer.
So, ladies and gentlemen, any question you want to ask? Or seems too shocked by the product and our presentation? Yes, mister?
Can we see the deposit, how it works? Because we haven't seen the deposit of the station.
What do you mean by deposit?
The deposit, the bin.
Sure. Can you hold it?
Yeah, of course.
So you want me to dismantle it? Yeah, please. 来吧，演示一下。 来演示一下，他要看那个。
拿个桶上
So，it's
Massive.
他要
yeah,
演
it's just like called this dustbin. You just open it.
放低点，放低点。
Better over the trash.
Yep.
Then you take it out.
And we also can see we did several rounds of the cleaning. The dust actually is not less, but to the dustbin, it only occupies a very thin level. That is also why we said it can do 60 days. Yeah, the 3 liter is really huge. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. 这要自动重启了，是吧？ Yeah. So any other questions, please? Yes.
So from what I understand, you can so the removal, while auto cleaning, also the filter will clean itself. But is there a maximum time after which you suggest to kind of change the filter, or will it lose the effectiveness of the filter, or is it just the same every time it auto clean? Like after 1 year of auto cleaning, the filter will still kind of take the dust in the same way, or is there a maximum time?
Yeah, let me answer that for you. Basically, you could run it with one HEPA filter, but our recommendation is at least after 1 year you should exchange the HEPA filter because the quality of the HEPA filter will go down. But the HEPA filter is a one-time investment; it's not so expensive. So 1 year is our proposal.
Okay, because it's not, I was asking because it's not just about the cleaning, but also the filter itself. It works. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any more questions, please? So, seems no question. Yes, please.
Hello. Do you plan to increase Tineco product range by adding new categories? More categories than you have?
Currently, we showed several of the main categories. I think at least in the next, let's say 3 years, we will still be focused on those main categories. Actually, those categories are quite, first, the overall market size is quite huge. The second one, it really helps a lot to change the way how we live our daily life. The first one is about the floor washer and the stick vacuum. For Europe, because we still can see the stick vacuum still occupies the majority of the market share. So all our consumers or our households are still get used to use the vacuum cleaners. But especially for those families in South Europe, many of the hostels we still use the hard floors. So in China, we use about 2 years to change the mindset of the consumers. So now they more loving to wash the floor. So actually, it's not change the way they are living, but we combine the two things together. Before the Chinese people, they also first, they will do the vacuum, they will clean, or they just do it manually. After that, they will use a mop to mop the floor manually. But with the floor washer, all the two things can be done in just one time. So that category is still quite huge. Currently, even in China, it occupies about 1/3 of the overall floor care. But in Europe, it's just about 5%, or less than 10%. So this first one is we try to help the European people also try to ease their daily activities to clean at home. Meanwhile, in China, we are doing the kitchenwares. We are doing the smart oven, we are doing the smart toaster, we are doing the, we should say the smart cooker, but actually it's not a cooker itself. We are now cooperating with some of the Chinese very famous institutions, which I still cannot say now, but we embedded plenty of the very delicious recipe inside it. So for us, we just need to prepare the material. At this stage, we still prepare the material and you put inside into the machine. After 10 or 20 minutes, you will get a very delicious food. And this really make all the Chinese, let's say, housewives, make these youngsters, they start to love cook at home. Before they are willing to cook, but the things is really quite hard. So they order the outside food and ask for delivery. I think most of you already know the delivery business in China is huge. The market is very huge. And all the youngsters, they just order deliveries. They never cook. So the parents always shout, hey, that's so bad, you always eat the deliveries. So with our evolutionized machine, we can do all those type of cookings. And that one currently is still doing in China. We are not expanded to the globally as well because majority of the recipe is still the Chinese food. We are also developing the best European or United States or the Western recipes. So that is our second direction. By doing this too, I think we will do things more concentrating. So we are not like to expand our footprint to everywhere. We always want to do the thing we are best at. And we always want to make innovative things, to always find out the pinpoint, the headache things of our consumer. We always do this kind of analysis, do those kind of the information connecting. We try to understand for the daily usage of our consumer, let's say when they are using the stick vacuum, when they are using the floor washer, what's the really problem, what's the really complaint they are complaining, and we solve that, we innovating that. So answer your question again, within the next 3 years, we do not think we will expect new categories. We will dig deeper, we will do more innovative part. Thanks.
One more question?
Yeah.
My question about toasty one. My experience with this one toaster is nice, but it's small. You can actually take 2 toasts at one time. For family with 2 children, you need more toast one way.
I see.
Toasty 2 coming, or what is your idea? We need a bigger one.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the very good VOC. We are now in the progress of Toast 2, but not define a final design yet, and this will be a very good input. I cannot say it's bigger or not yet, because currently we should see for the smart toaster, for the test itself, for the reflection of the warming up, we are the best in the class. And we are also trying to think for the innovative things, how we can do the next generation. Yes, please.
But in case your toaster is a little bit too smart, you know, you need to go level down because it's machine, and you still need to make it handmade, you know. So a little bit lower but bigger will be perfect for the German market or for the DACH.
Thank you, sir. We will take that into note. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, so do we have any other questions?
So if there's no more questions, or if you're too shy to ask questions, then you can ask after this event. So the official part of this event is already finished. And now, if you want to try the product here,